Yeah, so tréithe bhéaloidis. So there's lots of little different traits that are very common in these folklore stories. You probably know all the ones you learned in primary school, and they all have kind of common traits. So a very common trait is tréithe, magic. So a lot of these stories have magic in them. And then ábhéal, which you should know that word from Magrasa, is exaggeration. And then I just put the word tréithe means magical, and ábhéalach is exaggerated as well. Okay, so they might ask you to pick out one trait. So whatever you say for tréithe, magic, is the same thing for ábhéal. So, just say feicimí tréithe sa scéal bhéaloide seo. We see magic in this folklore, or we see exaggeration in this folklore. As I said, you'll be saying the same thing for whichever one you pick. If they ask for one trait, give one. If they ask for two, give two, obviously. So Kernan, I just picked out these two here. I think they were the easiest and kind of tied in with whatever we talked about before. So Kernan tréithe go mór leis an scéal seo. So magic really added to this story, or, exaggeration really added to this story. Tá an scéal seo simúil agus síimsúil mar gheall ar an tréithe. So the story is interesting and entertaining because of magic. Fadó duine siad scéalta chun éalú ón gnáthhéal agus chuna man a ardú daoine a chur I neamh humour. So years and years and years ago, they told stories to escape from ordinary life. Obviously, life back then would have been really hard. It's not like the TV and microwave. So, having magic and that and made their lives seem better. So to escape from their ordinary life, real life, and to lift their spirits. Or then I tried to use a phrase from Magrasa, to put people in good humour. Okay, so the first thing that's magical or exaggerated is Tirnanog. Like, that's a crazy place. So what's so magical or exaggerated about it? Ar an gcéadúil síos tá sé Jackar Tirnanog mar áit a credunt. So firstly, it is hard to imagine Tirnanog as a real place. Ba áit riachtaúil I, it's a magical place. Níorbh áit réadúil I, it's not a realistic place. So give more detail on that. Ní Irene aine sean I Tirnanog, nobody gets old. Mar níomh agus ó sin na céta blina, you should know that word from your poems. Céta daoine, hundreds of people, so hundreds of years. I Tirnanog, bhí gach rud álan, everything's lovely. Bhí turthaí agus bláhanna le fáil go flouriseach. So there's fruit and flowers available, plentiful. Agus níor airig aon duine sean nó tína, I kind of already said that, but nobody gets old or sick there. It's a magical place. I already said that as well. Bhí gach rud álan agus fearfa ann, everything is lovely and perfect there. Bhí sail jazz fada ag gach duine a bhí I gcónaí ann. So everybody had a long, lovely life there. And you could use the word nav, it's Neamh. Bhí sé cosúil le nav, it's really like heaven there. So obviously a very exaggerated and magical place. Okay, the other thing that was like magical or exaggerated was Oisín's strength. Wait till I get down to it. So Neart Oisín. 1 second now. Okay, just the last little bit. So tá tréithe agus ábhail ag buint le cumacht Oisín. So there's magic or exaggeration associated with Oisín's strength. Déir an scéal go bhfuil sé níos láidre na 300 fear. So the story says that he's stronger than 300 men in Glan na Small in this place. Vog Oisín an clog ganstro, he moves the rock with ease. Bhí sé ann an cluck a bhaint in éonar. He's able to, pick up this rock on his own. Bhí sé féin níos láidre na 300 fear a bhean. So he himself is stronger than 300 men. Tá sé Jackar a creadunt go bhéadfig fear amháin, carrig mhór a cahabh uig le lámh amháin. So it's hard to believe that a man could, lift up, carry one large rock with one hand, agus fós ar bhain an couple, and he's still on the horse's back. You can also mention there how he fought. So Frid sé on Cotach for Willock. So he fought the big giant, for 3 days and 3 nights, or 3 logs, 3 iha. It's a bit crazy as well. So just any detail you can add in there about Oisín's strength would help with that. The last thing I want to look at is just, these were the longer notes I gave people in the first class, but just so you're kind of aware of what they're asking, what comes up. So the 2023 mock, I don't think this was your mock, but it was someone's mock. It asked you about Neve's part in the story. So kind of a nasty little question, but that's the way the mocks are, they have nasty little questions. 2022, this was not the actual paper, you know, the one that they have if you missed the exams due to COVID. So it is Oisín's love for Niamh and his loyalty to his father and the Fianna is the reason for his whole downfall, his predicament. So kind of an easy one, there's a lot to say there. 2019 mocks, they asked you to pick out 2 of these. The influence Niamh's wishes or desires had on events in the story. So basically Niamh's role, that's all they're saying there in a long-winded way, and they want you to say 2 different things. And then love as a central part of the story, and then magic, how to use magic efficiently. Yeah, so you just pick out 2. 2016 mocks, what were they asking? 3 things again, you pick out 2. The insight we would get into Oisín as a loving and loyal person. Oh, that's such a lovely easy one. And then the part St. Patrick played, and then give 2 samples of exaggeration. So as I just read out there, it would be Tiernan Og and Oisín's strength. Okay, 2013, Niamh's part in the story, Oisín's predicament since he left Tiernan Og, and then pick out your favourite folklore trait. So I just go with magic there and give 2 reasons for your answer. So you could say you picked out magic because, you know, you like how it's an escape from reality and all that kind of thing. Yep, so that's everything on Oisín and Tiernan Og.